Hi, it's Scott with Fabergroup Properties in Royal Lepage. I'm here today with Darcy. He's a mortgage broker with Tribeca Mortgages. How are you doing, Darcy?
Doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good.
So everyone's dying to know this one question. What's the rates?
Yeah, that's a question that we get quite often, man.
Yeah.
The lowest rate right now, 5-year fixed, 3.59, pretty standard.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I know like a couple years ago that was a lot less, wasn't it?
Yeah, significantly, man. The last year we've kind of taken a beating on these rate increases, but we're getting through it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, man.
So today we're gonna just talk about a couple questions that people and viewers might want to know about mortgages, and just kind of dive right into it. So
yeah, let's go.
I work with investors from time to time. If you're looking on buying a secondary property that is an investment property, how much down payment do you need to qualify?
So typically, if the property isn't owner occupied, you're going to be looking right around 20%.
And let's say you're moving it for yourself.
So let's say you're moving into a property, you're going to have a suite in there. You can get away with 5% down. Anytime you get into a property with around, 3 to 4 units, you're going to be looking at 10% down if you're occupying that property.
Okay, cool. And, lots of people, we get questions all the time. If the property has a suite, can you use that income to increase your qualifications? Yeah,
that's a good question. I get that question all the time too. And yeah, you can. You can use that rental income and add it to your income on the application.
So let's say, you're pre-approved for, 600 or 700,000.
Yeah.
Right. And, you're looking at a property that, has a suite and it's up for 750.
Yeah. So that's a perfect situation where we can use a portion of that rental income. I don't know if you know this, but, I deal with over 50 different banks across Canada. They all range in different, like what they allow you to use for your ad back. So up to 100% of that rental income can be used.
Wow, that's crazy, because that could add quite a bit of...
Yeah, 100%. That house that you couldn't get into before because it was 700, now you're looking at something that's 750, but you have, say, $1,500 a month in rental income. Now we can work with that and, get you qualified for that higher price.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes, let's say I'm working with a buyer, right? They've been pre-approved up to, again, 700.
Yeah.
And they're looking at a property that says suite potential.
Yeah.
It doesn't, the suite's unfinished.
Yeah.
Does what can you do? If it doesn't actually have a suite in there, it's unfinished, so you can't use the income.
Yeah. So I mean, in a situation like that, you're dealing with some buyers that they want to get into that property. They only have enough money for their down payment, right?
Yeah.
There is a bedroom or a portion of the house that can be suited. So there are some programs that we actually use. One called Purchase Plus Improvements. So Purchase Plus Improvements is a program where you would have somebody come in, give you quotes for materials, labors. You take those quotes to the lender, and you have to fork up that money up front. Once you fork up that money up front, you do all those renos, the suite improvements.
Yeah.
After it's all finished, the lender sends an inspector in, gets it all checked out. They flip you the money back, and it's actually added onto your mortgage.
Which makes sense. I mean, a bank would want to, get that suited out for you anyways, because it's going to increase the property value.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to increase the value, and I mean...
it's a great program.
Yeah, it is. And, you're seeing it used a lot, so...
Perfect.
It really goes to show.
Sweet. Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all we got for today.
Right
but,
on.
Do you see the rates going up, anytime soon? Or?
I don't foresee rates going up anytime soon, man. But, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell the future, so.
Not a genie, the Darcy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darcy the genie.
Darcy the genie. No, hopefully they don't go up anytime soon. But that being said, we'll see what happens.
All right. Thanks, Darcy.
Thanks, man.